People who went to a wedding where the couple didn't last long. What happened? 1. During the reception, the bride's niece accidentally knocked over a drink that splashed the bride's shoes, and she backhanded her in front of everyone. It caused a huge fight and the groom walked out right then. 2. My cousin, the bride, was dancing too much at the reception, so the groom hit her. My uncles gave him a ride to the hospital, which he needed very badly by the time he got there. 3. The maid of honor sat down at our table, downed a shot, and said, "I give them 3 years." They made it 2 years and 8 months. 4. The bride and groom got married, and within 3 months, the bride found out the groom was married and had kids in a different country. 5. They were both 35, lawyer and doctor, but had never spent the night at each other's house. After the marriage they couldn't agree who would move in with who, and filed for divorce after 3 months. No one knows why they even got married at all. I guess they felt like they were supposed to at that age. 6. Actually, I performed a wedding at a local bar. We left about 10 p.m. The newlyweds got drunk, started fighting, and were arrested, spending the night in jail. 7. My brother got married to a woman from Russia while in the army. The whole family thought she married him for a green card, but he was convinced it was love. They had their ceremony in a gazebo on a military base. It was a small gathering of family that traveled to it from out of state. His best friend since high school got ordained just so he could marry them. My brother was really excited. He wore a nice suit, and the bride, well, she showed up in a bright pink tracksuit. They divorced a year later. 8. Saw some signs at the wedding, like ignoring each other, making rude and snide remarks publicly. They tried to fix their marriage by having a kid earlier than they planned, and that led to divorce. Both are married to different people now and have had more kids, by all accounts far more civil. 9. The bride and groom got married at 20, and the bride's dad asked her to return his credit card during his speech because she can't use daddy's money now that she's married. He then ran over and started cutting his own credit card while the DJ played Rich Girl. 10. I was going to be best man at a friend's wedding. We got together the evening before the wedding, and all seemed well. Then, at 7:30 the next morning, I got a phone call from my friend. He said that the wedding was called off, and he would call and explain later. He didn't. It was 2 weeks later, I finally got a hold of his dad, and he said that his son was away at boot camp, and wouldn't be coming back. I never heard from him or the bride again, so I don't really know what happened.